Good morning, students. Today in this class, we just discuss about the standard formulas in inverse trigonometric functions. What is that? Inverse trigonometric functions. Inverse trigonometric functions. Okay. For these functions, we have to study about the differentiation formulas, standard formulas. D by dx of inverse trigonometric functions are sin inverse x, cos inverse x, tan inverse x, cot inverse x, secant inverse x, cosecant inverse x. Okay, so for these formulas, d by dx of sin inverse x equal to 1 by square root of 1 minus x square. Okay, so this is our formula. Cos inverse x differentiation formula is also same, but you are having the negative sign. What is that? Opposite sign of this one. That means minus 1 by square root of 1 minus x square. D by dx of tan inverse x is 1 by 1 plus x square. Cot inverse x is same formula, minus 1 by, but opposite sign, minus 1 by 1 plus x square. Secant inverse x differentiation is 1 by modulus of x into square root of x square minus 1. And the last formula, cosecant inverse x differentiation formula is minus 1 by modulus of x into square root of x square minus 1. Understand? So these are the inverse trigonometric functions differentiation formulas. Okay, so these are the standard formulas. In the place of x, suppose if you take f of x, here also f of x whole square into d by dx of f of x. Suppose if you write like this, that are called generalized formulas. Now these are called standard formulas. Understand? That means if you have the good idea on the standard formulas, we can easily write the generalized formulas. And here the logic is, suppose if you have this formula, this one and this one, if you are having the idea on this, okay, the remaining values sin cos, tan cot, secant cosecant, that means complementary ratios, like that you can take that sin cos. Here if this value is positive, this value is negative. Tan cot, secant cosecant. Okay, so one value is positive and there is no need to by heart the remaining value. Understand? Like that you can easily understand the inverse trigonometric functions derivatives. Okay, derivatives. Okay, so these are the formulas. Okay, in solving of problems, compulsory we need these formulas. Okay, some exercises are purely depending upon these type of formulas, so that's why, okay, differentiation unit is purely depending upon the formulas. Okay, so inverse trigonometric functions derivative. Right, next one is inverse hyperbolic functions. Inverse hyperbolic functions derivatives. Inverse hyperbolic functions. Okay, hyperbolic. Hyperbolic means actually h. Here h inverse x, cos h inverse x, differentiation values. Next tan h inverse x. Okay, so like that. Here I am discussing the formulas. Cot h inverse x, secant h inverse x, cosecant h inverse x. Okay, so these all are the formulas. Okay, here sin h inverse x, differentiation formula is 1 by square root of 1 plus x square. Okay, 1 by square root of 1 plus x square. If sin inverse x, what is that? 1 minus, here 1 plus. So that is the logic. Cos h inverse x is 1 by square root of x square minus 1. X square minus 1. Who are having the good idea on this inverse hyperbolic functions derivatives? Okay, in our further calculus units, that means integrations, in that it is very easy. So that's why who are perfect in differentiation unit, okay, they are easily perfect, they will become perfect in integrations also. Okay, who are having the good idea on differentiation and integrations, okay, they're having the good idea on total calculus also, maximum calculus part, and these formulas and standard results, they are used in not only in mathematics, in physics, chemistry, in different fields also we are using these formulas. Tan h inverse x, so this formula is 1 by 1 minus x square. So this formula is also 1 by 1 minus x square, both are having the same formula. Here secant and cosecant h inverse x, for these two functions only we are having the minus sign. Modulus of x, square root of 1 minus x square. The last formula is modulus of x into square root of 1 plus x square. Okay, so these are the standard formulas for inverse hyperbolic functions derivatives. Already I told you, in the place of x, suppose if you take f of x, here also you have to write down the f of x into d by dx of f of x. If you write like that, that will becomes generalized formulas. Okay, so total now we are discussing algebraic formulas, derivatives, trigonometric, hyperbolic, inverse trigonometric, and inverse hyperbolic. Almost 26 to 28 formulas. Okay, almost 30. If you are taking the applications, okay, easily we can total 30 formulas. Okay, these all are standard results, main thing. Okay, right. So compulsory in all these formulas are compulsory, you should practice. Who are having the good command on these formulas, they will easily do the problems in differentiation. Understand? Right. Now I am erasing. Next concept I am taking that differentiation of, suppose two functions, that means let, okay, in some textbooks they are giving that f of x and g of x. Now I am taking that u and v are two x functions. I am not taking f of x, g of x. I am taking that u and v. Okay, these are x functions. Then d by dx of u into v. Suppose two functions are there. How we are doing the differentiation means, suppose u into, here the formula is dv by dx. That means there is no changes in the u. Compulsory we have to do the differentiation for v. In the next term, v into du by dx. Okay, so this is our formula for, okay, if you take the two functions, multiplication of two functions like this. Okay, suppose if you take u comma v comma w, or x functions, total how many functions? Three functions. D by dx of u v w equal to same pattern. What is that? There is no changes in u and v. Compulsory you have to do the differentiation for w. Next, suppose u into w. Compulsory I have to do the differentiation for v. Next, vw, I am not doing the vw, these two are I am taking constant. Compulsory I have to do the differentiation for u. Okay, like that. How many terms you are getting? 3 terms. Okay, so and generalized, what is that means? D by dx of u plus v plus w, plus or minus you can take. Okay, that means here there is no problem. Du by dx plus or minus dv by dx plus or minus dw by dx. This is very simple formula. Okay, if you are having, if the functions are, okay, combined with addition or subtraction, there is no change, you have to do this. Okay, so if you multiplication is there, this is the pattern. Understand? So this is the pattern. Okay, like that you have to do the procedures. Okay, so uv w. Okay, in some problems only we are having like this, mainly this type of. Okay, so application of this, you can take that product is also I am taking. Now I am discussing about the u by v formula. U by v means division. Okay, right. D by dx of u by v. Okay, u by v formula equal to, in denominator compulsory, it is the application of uv formula. In the place of v, if you take v power minus 1, okay, you will get this value. I am not deriving this. Okay, already you have some idea, so that's why I am taking directly. Okay, I am just saying the formula, and I am giving the clue of what is the procedure. V square, in denominator compulsory you are having v square. Okay, it will starts with v into du by dx. Okay, in the product you are having the plus sign, but in the division you are having the minus sign. V into du by dx completed. Next to u into dv by dx. Okay, so this is the formula. It is also important one. Most of the problems are depending upon this formula. Okay, so today we are discussing the standard formulas in differentiation: inverse trigonometric, inverse hyperbolic, okay, and this one. So these all are important formulas that we are used in to solve the problems. Understand? So practice this carefully. Okay, right.